Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. So today's Monday, and this is the last full week of January already. I'm looking at the calendar behind the computer here, and it's crazy, isn't it? So January went really fast, right? It's crazy. All right, so the topic for today it's called action planning for your money. Basically, it is the action plan or budget on paper. All right, so let's get in this. So the first thing that you want to do is create a zero-based plan or budget. So what that means is that what you're going to do is after every single week, if you get paid every week, what you're going to do is you're going to give every single dollar a task and a place to go, so that your weekly budget is going to be zero every single time. You're not going to leave any money left over in any of those accounts. So this is really simple, because then you're learning to give everything a job. Every dollar gets a job, right? So it makes you be more aware of where your money's going, and that every dollar has a task, and you just allocate where it's going to go, how much you're going to put in each one, and you will adjust these, especially if you're starting out with a new budget and this is your first time doing it. So say January 22, this is your first ever budget that you've ever done. So this is the best plan for that, because from week to week, you'll be able to adjust the dollars that go like into grocery and say like the kids fund for their clothes or school lunches or whatever the category is. You will be able to adjust this based on need, and at the end of that week, your balance should be zero, because every dollar went to exactly where you allocated it to go. All right, so the next one is know when every bill is due and when they will come out of your accounts. So if we don't know what we have going out when, it can get you in trouble very, very quickly, guys. And the best way to do that is to write down all your bills, and these are essentials. So that'll be gas, water, electric, insurance for your car, even plates. Even though they're once a year, you know they're going to come out. Usually your birth month is when they come out, or the month after you bought your car, depending on what state it is too. So if you know when all those bills are coming out, you can budget better, especially like rent and your mortgages. Split it in a 2-part payment, so then that will let you really be able to manage that big chunk. Because even if your house payment is $1,200, I mean that's a high mortgage for me. I mean it's crazy, but a lot of people pay $1,200. So you can split that mortgage between the last month of the previous, or the last week of the previous month, and the first week of the new month. So you're splitting that $1,200 up to $600 increment payments, and actually at the end of the year you end up making a full house payment when you do that, or a half a house payment, or full, I'm not sure exactly, but it helps you in the long run too. So know when they're at, budget them out, and if you have to call the company and change the due date, just call them up. They'll have no problem changing your due dates. If your calendar is too full and you just can't make it, you don't have anything left over for groceries, call them, give them a call, and they'll be happy to change those dates for you. But they won't do it if you don't call. So if you're starting on a new budget and you need things changed around, give them a call. They'll be happy to do it. All right, so the next thing is track where you are every week. How many goals? You need to set goals, a weekly goal. Okay, say you want to get better at going to the grocery store. Say you end up overspending. Okay, so put that as one of your goals, and you can cut back here, cut back there, and always shop with a list, because if you don't shop with the list, you're going to go over budget every single time. And I do it. If I don't go with a list, man, that cart gets filled up so quickly, and before I know it, I've blown the budget by $100. So always be mindful of goals. Now, if your goals are savings goals, you want to try and save an extra $5 a week. Write that down and look at them a lot and keep tweaking it as you go. You'll get better and better every single month, the more you work at it. And the last one is, don't make any more debt. Change your habits, change your life, guys. Debt is what we're trying to get rid of, and you definitely don't want to start opening credit cards or department store excuse me, credit cards. We're trying to get rid of debt. We're trying to change our habits, because if you don't have those bills, all that money that was going to those bills is going to go to you, so you can allocate. You won't need all those credit cards once you have that money, and those payments, they're going to still be in your account. And that's what I'm struggling with right now, is trying to get rid of credit card debt and to try and stop using them as a fallback, and building up the emergency fund when emergencies happens, instead of relying on a credit card. And that's where I'm at right now, and it's a struggle, but I'm look them over every single month, and I cut up all of my credit cards, and I even cut up Discover, but I ordered a new one. I know that's bad, but change your habits, change your life, guys. So all right, we're gonna leave you at that one, and thanks for watching.